The sound effects and Foley used were used on the train. There was an announcement saying they're coming to Charing Cross Station, and also the sound of a train on the tracks. This enhances their location. It tells the audience where the characters are. Also, we used the sound effects when the couple were outside. We did birds, and then a lot of the time we had to use footsteps and police cars going past. This obviously makes it more of a thriller, enhances the genre conventions. Also, we used sound effects when the man was on the phone. We had to dub in people's voices, which was difficult, but we managed to do it. It just made the thing more realistic. We put an effect over the man's voice to disguise his voice, which is very typical in thrillers, because you want to create some mystery. To show our film was the genre thriller, we had to enhance this by showing what we did on screen. There was a girl who was kidnapped. This obviously made people think, why is she there, who is she? We also then, whenever the kidnapper was in shot, it was all shot from behind his head so the audience couldn't see his face. This obviously made him mystery and suspenseful, which is typical for thriller. Again, in the last few scenes, even when his voice was shown, it had an effect on, so he's disguised his voice, meaning the audience didn't know who he was, what he looked like from the front. Editing is key in any film. In our film we had a lot of match on action. A major bit was when they walked into the restaurant. We did another shot of them from the opposite side of the door. This had to be matched up perfectly, otherwise it wouldn't look good on screen. Another editing type we used was the 180-degree rule. That was so we had to keep Martin and Amy, our two actors, on the same side, you know. Another editing part we put in was when we edited these shots of our kidnapped girl, who was played by Lily. We put her in there so the audience are thrown off. They obviously are wondering who it is. This enhances the genre conventions and the filmmaking conventions. Overall, I feel we did a pretty good job of keeping to the three conventions: the filmmaking conventions, the film opening conventions, and genre conventions. The filmmaking conventions was mostly the continuity and rule of thirds and the basic film skills. Our film did this pretty well, as it looks like a real film opening, it looks like a film. All of our titles were in order, so we followed the film opening conventions, and the genre conventions was a thriller, and then from that a crime thriller, so that's why we showed the girl was kidnapped.